is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. With crimson secrets and forbidden bliss, can't stay still, don't stop that thrill. My bones crave your skin, temptation within, mistakes ignite the silence. Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Connect the dots straight to the start of intoxicating want. Lingering touch, these soft words whispered in the dark. Set my heart on fire.
We're live. Sup everyone, this is Draco Evo back yet again with some Football Manager 2020 content. This is part 6, just one more game of Manchester United save on my way to the top, hopefully. And as you guys can see, if you know it by now, there is a text saying right next to me, Road to the Premier League, where I play the timer and see how long it takes me in real time to win the Premier League. So I'm going to start the timer now. It should be appearing anytime now. We're up to 7 hours 23 minutes. As you can see on the screen, we are in January 1st, so we ended yesterday with the December period, which we'll go do a quick recap on. But we're January 1st into the transfer window. Got Leicester right now today, third on the table, 2 behind Chelsea. We have drawn against Man City, where we should have really won right at the end. I mean, to be fair, they did dominate, but wanted to, you know, win. So I think Marshall had a really good chance. If you haven't checked out the stream is on my channel. Go and check it out if you've got the time to burn. But today we've got the January transfer window to go through, and I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games in January, including the FA Cup. Another 5 games in in February. I'm gonna plan to go through up to February this round, and you know that will set up me up nicely for the last 3 months, which will be streamed next week. So my streaming schedule, guys, you can go and check out my Twitter, at Draco Evolve. and the streaming schedule is Tuesday, Wednesdays, every Tuesday, Wednesdays, Football Manager 2020, Manchester United save. Every Thursday, Friday is the Overwatch stream, which I plan to bring back into my channel, and every Saturday is a Nintendo nostalgia game. So Nintendo basically grew up with, so played classic games, so why not? Ashy is in the chat. How you doing, Ash? Pleasure to have you on my stream. How is the sound for you, Ash? I know you're very good at that, giving me some feedback, so really appreciate it. But we are in the January transfer window. I've only got £3 million to spend. I am going to play the next game, which is against Leicester. So let's get the next game out of the way, and then we will go and look at how January is. So you can see, my Anthony Martial has won the young player of the month for December, which is good. Had a good month. Douglas Luiz, never heard of him. He's won the let me scout him. He won the young player of the month, which is Sancho becoming second, and Mejbri, who's my youngster. I have won the manager of the month, so 7 games played, 85% win ratio, more than Pep Guardiola, who's Man City's at the top, isn't it, in the table? Thanks, man. Wenger in. Yes, Ollie out, Wenger in. That'll be a dream. And your boy Wenger. But anyway, that's my lineup for the time being. I am planning to go for another winger because I don't think Martial is cutting it for me. Jadon Sancho is doing decent, but let's get Leicester out of the way. Then we request the board for some finance. Okay. Board requests meeting to discuss club improvements. They want to increase their wage budget. Obviously, it's a great idea. So wage budget has been increased, and that's for the future. You know, that's good. I can get up to 22 million. Okay, let's take it one step at a time. Let's do it after this game. Hopefully, I can get off to a winning start. Lone player has returned. Aiden Barlow has returned. He's going to be under 23s. That's fine. What are you doing, Ash, today? What you been up to today, man? And for those of you joining in, I'm streaming on 3 platforms simultaneously. DLive, Twitch, and YouTube. So I might have different people, just like yesterday, coming into the stream, dropping in, saying hi. So I'll call out the name and obviously the the platform before I answer the comments or whatever it is or discuss. But the main channel at the moment where I have had a lot of growth is on YouTube, so probably a lot more people be coming on from YouTube, but Twitch is steadily growing. Obviously I haven't streamed for many years after the initial streamer, but come on. It's offside. James is offside. Would have been a good start. We did have a knack of scoring early in the last few games. I should really look at the camera. The camera's right here, isn't it? I should probably put a face on the camera so I can actually speak to the person I'm looking at. How was work today, man? How was work? You looking forward to the United game, United Spurs game, the big match? Go on, Martial. I don't know why Martial is coming back to take the ball. He should be in the box, man. In the box. Martial should be in the box. He's my number 9. Why is he coming back to take the ball from a flipping throw-in? Go on, Martial. Fred, what a goal. Good stuff. Martial, the player of the month for December, with an assist to Fred, who's had a bit of a good last few games. You know, I must say the last, including this one where he's got a goal now. I think we might get a point. I don't know, man. I think we might just lose this game. I mean, not too comfortable going in. Martial is out of the game. It's been confirmed as well. I reckon it's going to be 2-1 Spurs, but it's going to be probably a dead game. Mourinho. Martial, why is he coming back from a throw-in? There's no one in the box. Get in the box. Go on, Dalot. And that's where I feel I do play with the pressing forward. I like that new system. Martial is not pressing forward, so unfortunately, long-term wise, Martial is not in my plans to play as a striker. Probably gone. Sancho should have smashed it first time. But yeah, Actually saying on YouTube chat that we might get a point against Spurs today, which is at 8 p.m. kickoff. I'm planning to stream around an hour and a half. I did say that yesterday. I'll be streaming slightly longer. So hour and a half straight into. Then I can watch the United game. Then do my match review, which you can catch straight after the game. So do come into the channel for that and get your thoughts in as well. But on to today. Go on, Luke Shaw. I shouldn't do like a drilled passing because Martial he can't jump at all and score a header. That place for me is reserved for Dalot. Don't make a silly mistake, and you're already on a yellow card. That spot is specifically for oh no, oh no, oh what a tackle, Maguire. That spot is specifically for Haaland for me. So obviously you can't sign him straight away in the game. Oh, Varane, don't be ball watching. What are you doing? If that was another if that was a Vardy, I think he would have scored that. Inacio has missed 2 1-on-1s technically. Alright, let me give it, you know, demand more, guys. Leicester's coming back. Here we go. Martial's giving a chase. Pressure him, pressure him. Pressure. Good. Okay. Don't let him play. Oh, there we go. Vardy. Oh, what a save. But David De Gea. Varane, man. I need to make a change. What's happening? Pogba's not having a very good time. I am gonna get Scott McTominay in and gonna have him as a central midfielder on defense duties. Let's slowly, you know, away to Leicester. Let's start shutting down shop a little bit. Yes, we've got a long way to go, but we've still got enough quality on the field to be able to snatch a goal. Certainly enough space with James and Sancho on the wings, so hopefully we can hit them on the break. And obviously Martial up top. But guys, make sure you smash the like button. It'll go a long way. You know, small YouTuber and stuff. You know how it works. Martial's through. Surely, Martial. How did we have 20 shots on target and only got 1 goal? And Martial, why are you coming deep? See, there's no one in the middle now. Who are you going to cross to? Who are you going to pass to? Go, Maguire. Don't get beaten by Vardy. Oh, David De Gea. To be honest with you, that was a easy save. Come on, guys. Come on. Let's go back a bit. Just a little bit. Win the ball and counter, man. Dalot. Don't do anything silly. You're already on a yellow card. I mean, he did a silly thing not so long ago in my last stream. You're Rob. You good? How you being? Thanks for joining into my stream finally. It's been a while. Go on, son. But just a reminder, guys, tomorrow is my Overwatch stream. Thursdays and Fridays are my Overwatch stream. I thought, yes, it's very saturated, but I thought, why not play a game where I'm currently enjoying a lot. So Overwatch is the one that I'm enjoying a lot. Let's hope I can get somewhere with Overwatch as well. What platform am I streaming on? I am streaming on Twitch and DLive. I've started to get a bit more momentum on Twitch. I've had a few followers over the last few streams, so I am, as you know, I'm restarting my streams on Twitch after many years of exile. So I've lost a lot. I've lost everything when I started off. So this time it's gonna be a consistent stream. It's gonna be a new start. Hopefully I can get some momentum going, but at the moment YouTube is where it's at for me, where it's doing wonders for me thanks to you guys. Fair play, man. I do understand, but you know, as long as you're here now, that's a good thing, and as long as you're here, don't forget to smash the like button. That's how it works. Go on, James. Surely it's gonna be a boring 1-0 win, isn't it? It's gonna be a boring 1-0 win, guys. But we're on the 84th minute. We're 1-0 up against Leicester away. Hopefully we can hold on. I really need this win. And Fred, what a game he's having. What a tackle. And James, that's why I need another winger. James is not a starter. I need funds for that. Jadon Sancho's not enough. I need another winger or a striker and put Martial on the left side instead of James. Hopefully Haaland is one. I do not have the funds for it. Hopefully I'm gonna request on stream, guys. I'm gonna request the board straight after this game to give me more funds. Let's see what they say. If they give me more funds, brilliant. I can go and get Haaland, hopefully. But yeah, I mean, I've got Bruno Fernandes in the game, guys. Just a heads up. He's injured, obviously, and we are gonna win this game. To be fair, we had 27 shots. Luke Shaw's the man of the match. So well done, guys. Well done. De Gea kept me in the game, as you'd expect. You know, it's great stuff. And as always, I've gone up second place, but with a game extra played versus, you know, Chelsea. I'm gonna request a board for a. Where the hell do I? Oh, there we go. I'm gonna request a board for some finance. Hopefully, they don't piss me around. Finance. I just blanked out there. Increase in transfer budget. Come on. I really can't stress. I can't. They didn't flip in. Give me the go ahead, guys. I've tried. I don't want to try too much, you know, in case I lose my job. That's how it works. Some next players having problems. I'm not interested in him at all. Pereira on loan. Yeah, let's just go out on loan, man. Not playing him at all. Mejbri is the one that's killing it for me at the moment as a deputy to Bruno Fernandes. How long is he out for? So he's been out for a long time. He's been out for 2 months with a fractured lower leg. Let me try Haaland. Oh, did I not spell it right? How do you spell his name? Erling Haaland. Isn't that what I typed? I don't know. Okay, so as always, I don't have that much of a budget, so I am going to probably give 7.5 up front, do a bit of installment system, 3 installments of £20 million. Let's see where we get on that. They're asking for 47 million pounds. I don't have that money. Just let me interact with the board. The board is just taking the piss, mate. Let me give you £10 million. 24. Okay, we're getting there. Still gonna give you £10 million, but increase that to 50. Let's see. Okay. Alright, let's keep it at that. Let's see if I can get away with it. If I can get him, that's brilliant. There we go. Start negotiations. Finalize promise. Negotiate. He wants 4.5 million pounds signing on fee. I'm not going to give him no signing on fee because I don't want him to get any extra money. I don't have that much money. I will give you a percentage of your next sell. I don't plan to sell you in the next near future, so whatever. Take 50% if you want. Williams screwed. Okay, gone. If I can get Haaland in before, well, after the FA Cup game, before the Everton game, that would be brilliant. Napoli want loan offer for Lindelof. I don't want to give him out on loan. Otherwise, I'm going to be light in defense. I mean, what's his status? I listed him for loan, so why didn't I give him out to loan? Unavailable for loan. I think, if I'm not correct, I did put him up for transfers. There we go. Haaland is done. Adjust the budget. Fantastic. Before this Leicester game, so I've signed Haaland, guys. Brilliant player. Erling Haaland. He is my pressing forward, mate. Do I play pressing forward with an attack duty? So pressing forward, attack, and I am going to have him on final third, which will be the composure, I believe. Yes, decisions and composure. I don't plan to play him the next game. Only because I've just signed him and I've got FA Cup. I'll play him the game after that though. I'll keep the same squad as I played with Leicester, forming a bit of a partnership there. We should be able to win this quite easy, guys. I mean, come on, it's Sunderland. We're on a decent form now. We came out of a very heavy December, including very respectable draws. Draw with Man City. Oh, there we go. Tried it, didn't work. What's going on, guys? Come on, get creative, get creative. Where's the great creative? What was that? Ta 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 ta. Ta 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 ta. Go on, Sancho. Oh, good ball. Oh, what? Martial, left side, near post, not far post. You should have better composure. Adam, how you doing? Yesterday you just popped in, popped out. You didn't even say hi properly, man. Glad you're in the stream, having a good day. I think you're on your lunch break, if I'm not mistaken. Tackle him! Tackle him! Don't let him cross the ball. Good. Excellent. Martial's kind of... I need him more central. That's the problem. I think he wants to move to the wings. Somewhere where I don't need Martial, especially if he's number 9, and he should be staying up, be the focal point, not move around to the left or right, especially when we're on the attack. Should be central so we can ping the ball across. When is the next elite session? Next elite session, I need to check my calendar. Going back to my gaming calendar, I believe I'm playing Project Cars, VR games specifically. I play VR games on the weekends now. So Project Cars is on a Saturday. I think Elite Dangerous is going to be on a Sunday. But that Sunday also depends on the football matches, the NFL matches. After all that and all this whatnot, then I decide to play Elite Dangerous. It's not on a list of high priority games for me. I think at the moment the high priority games for me is definitely Jedi Fallen Order, definitely Overwatch, and Football Manager as well, because I streamed that. But forget Football Manager, that's not really intensive game in terms of physically. Oh yes, is that on goal? Finally. Not on break yet, just slacking at work today. Slacking at work. Dude. Fair play to you, mate. Fair play to you. But how's your week been, man? I know I used to stream before on the weekends. Used to join me a lot. I do plan to stream this weekend on Saturday. One of the Nintendo classic games, and Maguire. That is a definition of a perfect header, you know. Powerful on the top right corner. No nonsense, you know. No defenders gone. It's well played, Maguire. You know, I need to be assertive and say, don't let your level of performance drop. Let's just get a big win, get morale going. You know how it works. Everybody wants to get paid their bonuses. The more goals you score, the more bonuses you get. So shut up and get me more goals. Not on break. You still not done Jedi? No, mate. I haven't done yet. I haven't played it for a week and a bit now. I was playing a lot of Overwatch, trying to level up to level 25, because you have to get to 25 to be able to play ranked games. I got a new account specifically to play my support. So just been playing that. It takes a long time, man, to level up, unfortunately. But I think I'm on level 18 now, so I think a couple of more sessions I should be able to get that. And I play that tomorrow anyway on live stream. But I do play. I'm gonna play tank on tomorrow's sessions. Jedi feels like it all just leads up to the last mission. I have not played it, man, at all. I think I played a couple of hours. That was on release day on that Friday when it came out. I didn't touch it since. This game has changed since, yeah, it has, man. I mean, I played it, I think the last time I played it was, well, the first game I played was in 2001, something like that. It has changed a lot. That's the penalty, man. Why do you need to confirm with the VAR? Stupid ref. still alive, so I guess that's good. That's always a good thing, man. Being alive. Did Martial just miss that penalty? Well, you know, something's coming at him. I've got Haaland, guys. Martial's just gonna get taken up front. Not a huge fan of him, and he's not part of my long-term plan. Don't plan to keep him for too long. I'm gonna give Maguire a bit of a rest because Tai Chong coming on and Mejbri to come on. You know, Fred has been in fantastic form. Even this game, he scored 1 goal, made 1 goal. I'm glad he's hitting home at the moment. Shouts, praise. Let's praise the players. You know. You can see most of my players become complacent. That's something I cannot accept going into future. You know, give me a couple of windows and you'll see me kick that mentality out of them. But what game you playing now, Robbie Dog? What's the go-to game? I haven't seen you on Discord for a while. We've been on Discord, I think, every day this week. But you wasn't on, man. What games you playing? What you doing? VR, yeah, man. It's bullshit. How the hell do I have 42 shots on target, and only 2 goals? That's Martial's fault. I'm gonna play Haaland the next game. It's gonna be brilliant. Up front, it's gonna be so awesome. I wanna see him. Martial needs competition. I think he's getting too complacent in his position. I want more from my strikers. I'm not gonna settle down for 1 goal, 3 misses, or a hat trick, 4 misses. Nah, I need 30 goals a season from the strikers. Now that Rashford or all this crappy player mentality. There we go. Let's play Haaland. The debut for Haaland, and Martial will push to the left side. Gonna train him a little bit. Let's attacking midfielder left, inside forward, attack. Let's go for his ball control actually. But Martial is gone officially from the front. James Garner, Scott McTominay, James Garner for Dan James. I think Bruno Fernandes 4 to 9 days away. Next game is in 7 days. Let me just put the training in because you know the mentoring session. I want them all in different groups. As you can see, I am meticulous. Every player is 3 different sets of groups. That's very important, not just the tactics. You gotta look at the coaches, you gotta look at the trainings, you gotta look at the mentoring, you gotta look at the individual trainings. That's very important. I still, Rob on YouTube says, I still ain't finished Death Stranding. I'm thinking of 100% in the game. I'm actually really enjoying it since you can get vehicles in chapter 3. Don't spoil it for me, Rob. I'm planning to get it. I think it's like almost £35 now. So when it goes down a little bit more, which in the next few weeks I reckon it will, I'm planning to get it actually. I've started to see a lot of positive things coming out of the game rather than the initial. I think initially everyone thought Kojima is going to be some other game, but it wasn't the case. But it's actually, I was doing some Reddit posts today, reading up on it, and everyone's saying it's actually a really, really good game once you get past the first initial stage. So I probably will be getting that. Ashley says on YouTube, Tarkov soon, yeah? Yeah, man, mate, I've got Tarkov installed from since when it came out. I had Tarkov, mate. It's a great game. I'm not a huge fan of the wipes because you know you progress and you do a lot of things, and guess what's coming, guys? You know, a bit of an ad. Hope you guys seen the ad. It's just a bit of an ad. sorry. Oh man, sorry guys. Let's just continue. Don't want to see the boring parts, you know. But you want to get to the matches, so I'll play an ad. Yeah, I did hear that it was a slow game at first. But yeah, I do plan to get it. Erasmus, pleasure to have you back. How you doing, mate? You good? How is your day today? Looking forward to the matches later on today. Yeah, I heard Rob in the first 5-6 hours a bit slow, but I heard it's really good. You know, I think people having second opinions around it. I heard it's really good. We currently don't have enough coaches for Manchester United. So let's see the coaches now. Training coaches. I got one more space available for a coach. I don't need another goalkeeping coach because I've got enough. However, I might need another. See, I like to have two everywhere. It's 2 coaches for each. So definitely need another defensive coaching and attacking coach. I'll hold that thought a little bit. Wait. I'm gonna buy a lap board so I can jump on Overwatch again. Lap board? What is a lap board? Yeah, Overwatch. I'm on a hardcore, man. Literally hardcore. To a point where I got like another account. So I'd never do that. You know that. So I am. Oh, Man City. I'm 8 points behind Man City. Or top. Rasmus says, I didn't have time to join your past few streams. How have you been getting on with this game? It's alright, buddy. I know life gets in the way, but as you can see, if I just go quickly snapshot, I'm on January now. So I'm moving past the months really quick. At the moment, I'm in January. I had a few good results. I had a tough October, I believe. There you go. A couple of losses, draws, etc., etc. In the Premier League, I am firmly in second place, 8 points behind Man City. The team is getting along very well. This is the January transfer window, so I managed to get Haaland in for a very cheap price. But so far, it's been good. I'm digging how the team is coming together slowly. Fred has been doing very well the last few games. But obviously, this is not my complete formation. This is not my complete team. I want to... go into the summer in 2020 and get more, more money to spend more. Declan Rice is injured 5 to 6 weeks. Jesus Christ! But it's no matter. I've got McTominay who's competent enough. I'm gonna give James Gunn over here. That's sad because I just gave away Andres Pereira and I've had a long-term injury now. To be honest, I'm not looking forward to tonight's game against Spurs. I'm not either, man. What do you think the score will be? Ashley says, do you watch the Bond films? A new trailer looks decent, proper Bond before Snowflakes got involved. I watched every single Bond film. I do enjoy it, but I don't go and pay in a cinema to watch James Bond film, to be frank. It's one of those type of films for me, but I do enjoy it. I haven't checked the new trailer. I saw it come out when I was at work, but I didn't get a chance to. We'll sort the numbers next season. But it's Erling Haaland's first game, his debut against Everton at home. Martial's been pushed to the left. I've had enough of him. Let's see what he can do. Let's see. Oh, I watched the Black Widow trailer. That looks really good. I was surprised. I'm not a big fan of Black Widow. You know, when it comes to superhero movies, I'm not a fan of normal people, you can say. I want to see like superheroes when I watch superhero films. But so I wasn't a fan of Black Widow. But that Black Widow, that film looks really, really good. I think they're gonna nail that film. But I think that's the only sort of Marvel film that's been confirmed or trailer shown for next year. I know we didn't have a Marvel film, thankfully, for a long time now, since the Avengers, which is good. I had a bit of a burnout. There we go. Haaland stained. Oh, Martial. See, he's smashing it now. You know, just whip that ball. To be fair, this year Joker was way better than Avengers. That was a flop. Avengers wasn't a flop for me. It was a decent film, but I think the hype got the better of it. It didn't live up to its hype. I did prefer the last Avengers film. I can't remember. See, I forgot the name. I didn't like the Endgame compared to the part 1 of the Endgame. What was it called, guys? But I like that more than this Endgame film. I only watched it once. So don't plan to watch it again. But Joker, I love the Joker. It was brilliant. I think it was very, very good. Rasmus says, by the way, what do you think about all this comment that the position in the table doesn't worry him? I find that comment disgraceful and absurd. He's becoming a clown for becoming a legend at this rate. He's a clown at the moment. I think he needs to stay as that memory, as a player memory, not for managers. I I do understand when he said a position is not a worry at the moment, only because I think the point difference between that 9th to 5th is like a couple of points. Oh, Fred, what a goal. Which means that if we win today and a couple of results go our way, we could be 5th. That's probably why he's saying that he's not really worried. But he should also be saying, I am worried because, one, I decided not to buy any midfielders, which he admitted, by the way. 2, he lied saying he's going to play more youngsters. They're ready. Where are they? 3, the tactics are atrocious, you know. And 4, he talked about in the summer, oh, the players are going to go to Dubai, train, work on the fitness. Technically, if you're working on the fitness, in second half you should be more, your players should be more energetic compared to the first half, but it's the other way around. Every time second half we're more lethargic, we're not energetic, we're just chasing games half the time, and it's just boring, you know. We got a big game today. Mourinho's going to come to Old Trafford with some swagger, I'm telling you this. Oh, Infinity War, that's it, Infinity War, that's the one. See, that's how much of a, you know, what I thought of the film, Infinity War. Couldn't even remember the name. Joker was great though, was fantastic, preferred that over 100%. Oh, Haaland with a debut goal. What? Hopefully one of many. Instant impact. I'll take that. Went to Dubai to dab, yes. Yeah, Joker was brilliant, mate. For me, Joker was hands down the best film of this year so far. We got a few weeks to go. I heard the new war film, 1917, is getting rave reviews so far. So I'm definitely gonna give that a watch and see how that is. But for me, Joker, hands down, it's 100%. You know, the fact that I couldn't even remember the Avengers Endgame title or the first one shows how much what I thought about the film. I think the hype got better off it. Simple as that. Martial, good goal, 3-0. One goal just before half time. One goal just after half time. It's game over. So it's good to go into games like this where I can try and test out some youngsters, right? I'm impressed with Fred. Oh, what a through ball. Go on, Haaland. Oh, this is what I like. Martial was not doing that. He wasn't smashing the ball. Sometimes you just gotta smash on the face, you know. That's how it works. Right. I'm gonna make a not sub. I'm gonna make a sub now. You know, Scott McTominay stays. Paul Pogba, so he is a box-to-box midfielder. I'm gonna give James Garner some game time. Very, extremely impressed with Dalot's performance. Gonna give him some rest and hold that third sub just for a bit. Let me praise my team. Fantastic, fired up after the feedback. That's the way to go, boys. Rasmus on YouTube says some balls have no cojones. Like, it amazed me how some managers like Valverde, Silva, Pellegrini, Oli still has the job. Fair play to you. I mean, I think Ed Woodward is a businessman, and I was talking to my work colleagues today. Actually, they were talking. They were some of them were Spurs fan. They were asking me what do I think will Oli stay in the job, especially given the recent sackings of different managers from different clubs. I said straight away he's gonna stay in the job. They're not gonna probably sack him until maybe beginning of February, only because we have to all renew our season ticket. I have a season ticket, by the way. We have to renew all our season tickets by the end of February, and what a better way to encourage us to renew season tickets by sacking an underperforming manager and getting in Poch, who everybody wants. Everyone will be hyped, and guess what? We're paying for the season ticket again. Yet he's not going to really support him in the transfer window, is he? He's not going to make the relevant funds available. We need at least 200 to 300 million pounds to rejuvenate something. That's a minimum. We need that. We have got that. Haaland, oh, but it's Ed Woodward, you know. Look at our net spend last few summers. Simple as that. Yeah, Rasmus says I agree, but should Oli? Well, actually says Oli should have gone first. I agree with that as well. I think Oli should do the. I don't think Oli will get the sack because he protects the board. Come on, keep a clean sheet. What a save by David De Gea. But he should do the honourable thing and actually resign. You know, he should hold up his hand. Look, I'm not good enough. I'm resigning. But it's not gonna happen. We all know that. He's gonna get the sack. He's gonna get embarrassed. And actually, you're right. The other managers do have better credentials. They have experience in the top level. Oh, what a goal by Martial! When he went to the left, Martial is killing it. Haaland scored a goal. Martial got a couple of goals. That's what I want. Number 20 of the season for Anthony Martial, and we just hit January. Good. I want like 30 goals at least from one of my strikers. He'll be gone once mathematically Oli can't get the top 4. Also, I think he will also be gone if we get knocked out of the Europa League. That's the other route, to be frank, to get into the Champions League. But we have won convincingly in this game, which is fantastic. Haaland has been good. Praise Martial performance. Excellent going into the next big game, guys, which is Liverpool. Against Liverpool at home is my next game at FM Manager. I'm having a fantastic January. No clean sheets, loads of goals. Brilliant. I'll take that. I will definitely take that. So I'm gonna go up to the Liverpool game and then take a quick 2 minutes break, guys, before we continue into the season, into the Liverpool game. Liverpool currently sit at 5th. They're not having the best of time. They lost 8 games. We're keeping pace with Man City, 8 points behind. If Man City slip up once, that'll be brilliant, and I just need to keep up pace, continue winning. I've got a goal scorer in Haaland coming to our squad, which will only benefit us. Rashford is injured on a long term, I believe. Yeah, he was injured on a long term. Bruno Fernandes should be coming on, but I am only gonna give him a sub appearance because Fred has been amazing the last 4 or 5 games, apart from the Man City game where I had to take him off, guys. If you've seen my stream yesterday, it was that bad. He has been amazing, and I'm gonna keep him on, give him that chance. He's not part of the long-term project in this save for me, but part of the current project, definitely. Take it from there. I still haven't got any money from the board. It would be nice, to get some more money so I can start implementing plans into the next summer or this coming summer. What do you think about Valverde staying though? Like, Messi is carrying that team, Valverde is doing nothing. Yeah, it's true, Messi is carrying that team. I mean, come on, Messi in any team is pretty solid. Valverde, and to be honest with you, it's not just the Spanish league in itself overall, with no disrespect at all, is a weaker league. You're always going to have your Barca's and Madrid's, no matter how they're performing, they're always going to be in the top 2, top 3 sometimes. But yeah, I mean, I think his job looks so rocky at the moment. I'm not very an expert in the Spanish league because I'm not really following it. I've been reading here and there. That is shocking to me. I thought Barca have a better board. Barca doesn't have a good board, man. That I know for sure. Messi is running the club. He does the whole thing. Look at him sparring with Antoine Griezmann. Messi is running the club. He's also running Argentina. He's picking all the players. It's facts. You've seen the last World Cup. He's done the same thing. He's not captain material. That's one thing Messi isn't. Messi is not a captain material. Not a leader. Very good everywhere else, but not a leader. Leader is more Ronaldo. You've seen what he's done. But Messi is such a great player. But I don't agree with the fact that Messi is a leader. He's not. But he doesn't. Sometimes you don't have to be leader when you're carrying games, But then again, you have to understand that most of the Barca lineup in the last 10 years, or at least, it's all focused towards Messi. So they build a team around him. So it helps. That helps definitely. But anyway, we've got Liverpool next, which is tomorrow at 12 o'clock. Not technically tomorrow, in the game tomorrow. I'm gonna take a quick 2 minutes break, and I'll catch you guys in roughly 2 minutes. I'm gonna pause the time that is running on the bottom of the screen. So pause it. There we go. It's paused. See you guys in a couple of minutes. I'm gonna let the background music run. Right, I'm back. Let me resume the timer on the screen and catch up on the chat a little bit. Ronaldo Messi debate. Both are great players, man. For me, both are great players. But to be honest with you, I'm not the biggest fan of either of them. If I have to, if I have to pick a player that I've seen, the best I've seen is Iniesta for me, hands down. The magic he creates. He's won everything. He's won on club level and international level, and he's just done it all, isn't it? So for me, I think it's Iniesta. Definitely Iniesta for me, no doubt. That's the best player I've seen. I'm gonna play Tuanzebe here. Both are good players, Ronaldo, Messi, but Iniesta. Yeah. I mean, I was talking to my Rasmus. Says hopefully today Everton and Silva will be surprised to give us the Scousers the first loss. Yes. As we're talking today, actually, you know, despite Everton's position, it is a derby at the end of the day, and anything can happen. And hopefully they get knocked off their perch. It is Liverpool's first game without Fabinho, right? Which will be a big thing. You know, sorry, got a bit of a cough. So we got Liverpool now. They've not been the best of forms. We're going into it in good form. And I agree with, in some extent, to Ash. Ronaldo has done it in different leagues, has done it internationally as well. I think on technical abilities alone, Messi is by far the better player. But Ronaldo's drive is better than Messi. That's for sure. That is for sure. That's no doubt. Let's give them more misery. You know, they lost Liverpool in this save. They have out of the 5 games they lost 3 times. Let's make it 4 times. You know, it's always good to beat Liverpool and Arsenal in the game. Always good. There we go. Tuanzebe already won the tackle. Pogba with the chip. Sancho shortly. What goal! Dab. I hope Leicester City will catch them. Yeah, I mean, Leicester City, I think, is everyone's neutral club. I think nobody wants to see Man City win again. Nobody wants to see Liverpool win. The only other team that can really win, what I prefer certainly, is definitely Leicester. And what a team they are, aren't they? They're just absolutely bossing it. Don't lose to a counter goal. As you can see with this formation, I'm pushed up so high. Doesn't matter which team I'm playing against, I'm pushed up so high. My central defenders are on the halfway line, sometimes beyond that. Haaland! Oh, I just missed it. I don't want Liverpool to ever win anything. I like that, Rasmus. I like what you said. And surely, Haaland, 2 games, 2 goals for Erling Haaland. That's what I bought him in for. That's the striker, the number 9 that I need at this club. I'll be attempting to sign Mbappe, guys. Laugh all you want, but it is possible. I have done it before, and I have did a how-to video as well. So, but I don't have the funds at the moment. In the summer, I get a lot of funds. So, imagine Mbappe and Haaland up front. Let's be honest, Liverpool have won it. I'm slowly starting to accept it. Liverpool have won the league. I just hope that by losing today, they go on a horrible run, like 2-3 games. They just need to drop points for 2-3 games, and everyone around them is back in it. But oh man, it's the worst time to be a United fan right now. You got 2 of your biggest rivals dominating and winning things, and here we are thinking whether thinking whether we should get a player for £10 million or 15, or if we should spend the extra £10 million. Man, the fact that we didn't get Bruno Fernandes, that is a crime in itself. And look at our midfield now. If we had a Bruno Fernandes, we would have created certainly more chances. I think midfield is our weakest point at the moment. Oh, what a save by David De Gea. That's the reason he's the best keeper in the world. We denied Liverpool right before half time, which is very good. It's pretty even. Let's assertive and say, you know, I'm happy, guys. Keep it up. You know, give a bit of morale boost. 2-0 up at half time. Let's finish the game off. Next goal is very important. If they get a goal, they get a game in, and if we get a goal, it's finito. And oh, what happened? Oh, that's a push on Varane. Is that what's happening? Is that penalty? It's a penalty. I'll take that. Martial with the penalty. Don't mess it up for me, Martial. Get that goal. 3-0. Dead and buried. Oh, smashed it in. Keeper didn't even move. Whew. Ashley says the team lineup is out, bro, and the Young is back. No way, Ash. Don't chat shit. Is it out? What? Tell us the lineup here, man. Oh man. Rasmus says the only time I thought of Liverpool winning was when City had the chance to win an unprecedented quadruple. Even then, man, I would prefer not Liverpool to win, because I've got too many friends who are Liverpool fans and just so stuck up. City fans are plastic, you know. They were born like 10 years ago. Anyway, it's facts. I'm talking facts here. Nobody knew who City was before, and even now, they're just more than half the game, the stadium is empty. You know, they create artificial sound, isn't it? So, yeah, City winning is not like a big thing if Liverpool win. Just don't want Liverpool to win at all, you know, at all. But we have to come to accept the fact that I think I'm gonna take off Tuanzebe only because he's on a yellow card. I'm gonna give Fernandes a run out now. But guys, if you haven't liked the video, I would really appreciate if you can drop a like. It takes less than a second. It does help the channel. It is a growing channel. It is growing quickly, especially in the last 5-6 months. So one day, if I'm big enough, I'll remember you guys. Haaland, surely, what a goal. 3 goals in 2 games. That's what I bought him in for. That's why he's one of the best strikers in the game. Period. And we are running riot. 4-0 against Liverpool. Mate. Destroying them. Ghana, well played. Dominating them. Winning the 50-50s. You know, Martial's through. Cut in, Martial, cut in. Who was Van Dijk? Kept him out. I'm gonna make a third, my last substitution right about now. Give Tahith Chong a run out for Jadon Sancho. Get the youngsters coming. So what is it? So Ashley's giving the lineup, by the way. So De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof. I hope Lindelof, Maguire, Young. Oh my god. McTominay is back. Fantastic. Fred, James. Lingard and Mason. Mason starting. I'm glad Ollie's got the balls to start Mason Greenwood in a big game. In any game. In any Premier League game. When was the last time he started a youngster? Apart from League Cups and Europa Leagues, which is nothing. I want them to start on the big games, you know, give them that boost, you know, so what? Just get them the experience. That's the only way they can learn. Rasmus said, no, we don't have to accept anything because Liverpool's going to start falling from today. That's the spirit, Rasmus. I like you already. You're a Liverpool hater. I like that. But, you know, I have to hold my hands up and say Liverpool are doing very well. They're playing good football. They're doing very well, you know. But yeah, I want them to fall, you know, big time. Big time. Just like this, 4-0 down to us. And I'm having a fantastic month in January so far, guys, because this game, Haaland is the man of the match. What a game. Passionate. Well done. Very happy. But we've triumphed in the Northwest London derby. We put some more misery into Liverpool. That's the 9th loss of the season. We are now 5 points behind Man City, who do have a game in hand, by the way, but they have to win that now because we won it. If they lose it, we're 5 points behind with over 10 games, almost 15 games to go, isn't it? Which is good. I'll take that, definitely. But in saying that, we've had a very good January so far. No goals conceded, winning emphatically. On paper, we've got Crystal Palace and West Ham in the next 2 games in January. We should be able to smash them through. On paper, anything can happen, but we are flying high at the moment. I'll take that. I'm gonna ease Bruno Fernandes into the team, even though he's fit, only because Fred is doing so well. And you know, someone like that is always a pleasure to have. I'm gonna play Wan-Bissaka, give a few respites to a couple of my players. and hopefully bring them all back into the FA Cup. I do want to win the FA Cup. It's always nice to win a trophy, but you know, yes, the Premier League is the target. And I think City drew, right? Yes, they drew. Yes, we are now 6 points behind Man City, guys, and we got a lot of games to play. What is City's schedule look like? Fixtures. So they drew against Norwich. They got Aston Villa next. Fantastic. Any big games? Arsenal coming. Chelsea coming up. Excellent. Have they got Liverpool? Yeah, they do have Liverpool. The last month they have Tottenham and Leicester. Not a bad thing to do, isn't it? We played them twice. They won 2-0 against us in October and drew 0-0 at home. I'll take that. Rasmus says, by the way, that result during the weekend was disgraceful because it came after 1 week of rest, because in Europa League only played the youth. Yes, true. It's like that's the worst part. I mean, the players had a lot of rest. No excuses. 2-2 at home. Game before that in the Premier League we lost. It's just not good enough. It's just not good enough, mate. But I'm gonna ask you one question. If you had a choice of getting a manager, realistic target, who would you get and why? And if you had a choice to sign only one player in January, who would you get and why? I'll give you my opinion afterwards. I don't deal with the press in the game, it's just a waste of time. I just want to get through the game, you know? I do plan to play a bit more. Maybe it turns professional. He's been a great player for me so far. I mean, I'm going to develop this guy. We've got Crystal Palace away. Let's get a win, guys. Let's get a win. You know. Before that, we drew to another promo time. Yes, yes. And also, before that, I think we lost against Bournemouth, isn't it? That's how it works with United at the moment. I do think we are gonna turn up. United's gonna turn up against Spurs tonight. Martial, cut in, buddy. Cut in a little shoot on the ass from aim for the far end. But I do think because our players, right, they just turn up for the big games. I don't know why, and they can't beat. I mean, we had a fantastic game against Liverpool. We nullified them when they came to us, and I don't understand why against the smaller teams, worse teams, we just stagnate. Just can't be asked. It's the players' mentality, isn't it? FYI, they're literally removing inactive subs. Hold on one second. Yeah, I noticed that, Ash. I lost a few subs this week actually. I think those are inactive subs. If that's what you mean in terms of YouTube. Otherwise, if not, it's gonna be very embarrassing for me. I just answered a totally different question. Haaland, surely. Oh, don't worry. From YouTube, yeah. I heard that myself. They're starting to remove inactive subs, and I did lose a few subs this week, and I was confused, like what? But yeah, I read the news, which is fair play. You don't want inactive subs, you know, people who's created loads of accounts or whatever, I never used them, and it's just a waste. So I agree with that. In that, don't concede, guys. We haven't conceded the whole of January. I hope we don't concede again. Rasmus from YouTube says, among the unemployed managers, only Pochettino comes to mind, but then it's hard to argue against the no trophy argument. True, but I think Pochettino, he wasn't supported much, and he spent £0 going into the Champions League final. Also, he has better experience. What happened there? He didn't even stop him. Didn't even tackle. Oh, De Gea also didn't save. We're 1-0 down. First goal conceded in January. But going back to Poch, but he does have a track record. Poch. He did that same thing in Southampton, where he got players, unknown players. He did the same thing and developed them. By the way, he will definitely develop players. He's a proper coach, and he did the same thing with Tottenham, right? You look at what a tackle. You look at Dele Alli, look at Harry Kane, just to name a few. He's got them in for peanuts, almost on a free transfer, you can say, and developed them. They're world class. Well, not Dele Alli, but certainly Kane is. And we have a better youth system than Spurs. And oh, come on, get an equaliser. Oh, we have a better youth system than Spurs. and we have so many talented players there. Put Poch in there with the know-how and experience, and I'm sure he can turn some of these players into world beaters. That's what we need if we're going to build for the future. Build from with the manager as well. Oli doesn't have that experience. We given Oli the job because he's had a great 3 months run, nostalgia and all that crap, and we've regretted it since. But that's my personal opinion. And we are 1-0 down still. Let me just get them to demand a bit more. Go on, Haaland. I think she should have gone in a bit more. But Haaland at least is getting good shots away, powerful shots away. That's what I want from my strikers. Get in there, no nonsense, smash it. That's it. None of that dribbling and placing it. None of that shit. I don't need that. Do that in the wings like that now. Pogba's doing well. He's played a couple of balls like that. Cross it into Haaland, guys. He can head out Williams. Brandon. Jeez. Don't. Oh, flashed across the goal for a second, split second. I thought that went in. But we're still in it, which is good. I'll take that. But just need a bit more crosses in the box. We have a presence in the box now. We got Haaland up there who can head the ball. He's big. Get the ball into him. Cross it in. Put it on the head. Go on, Sancho. Oh. Who's got that? Who's got that? Good, Varane. Oh, come on, guys. What are you doing? Go on, Haaland. Surely he had a few chances, and he scores. Oh, yes. Knocked down. He reminds me a lot like Ruud van Nistelrooy in the box. He gets in the right places and smashes it. You know, the follow up and everything. The classic one. This one. He shot it, saved it, but he followed up straight away. Who's injured now? Sancho's injured. Dan James will come on. I've got enough cover now. I've got Rashford to come back as well. Oh, Maguire should have taken the lead. Go on, Fred, do something. Magic. Somebody. Anybody? No? Rasmus says, about Oli, more than the result was annoys me is how quickly he abandoned the attacking philosophy once he got the contract permanent. And that is a very good comment, man. I really appreciate. If I can like that comment, I would. I was talking about it as well. I think if you watched a lot of my match previews and reviews, you will see that I did say that we started off with 4-3-3. Then as soon as he got the contract, he went to a 4-2-3-1. With the two midfielders being defensive holding midfielders. And why? Oh, what a miss! Why did you change that? Stick to 4-3-3. What was working? Where we beat a lot of teams. We were on that amazing run. And in between that, we also beat PSG as well. I don't understand why he changed that. And he's sticking to it. It's not as if he's. I haven't seen him play 4-3-3 this season so far, unless I'm mistaken, guys. I've seen him play a lot of 4-2-3-1. I've seen him play the 5-3-2 formation or whatever. But I haven't seen him play the... Oh, Haaland, go on, surely, take the lead. I haven't seen him play the 4-3-3 formation, where we had a lot of success. It's simple as that. And it's a shame. It's a shame. What? That was a tackle from behind. Oh, Haaland surely took a dive there. I'll take that. Put the ball in on Haaland's head. Oh no, I'm gonna get a counter. Oh no, don't let him pass you. Who's the one? Bissaka. What a tackle. That's what he was there for. Fantastic player. Fantastic player. I'm gonna make a sub. I think the wing backs. Oh, why did James try to volley? He should have just. Brandon Williams not having a very good game. I'm gonna get Diego Dalot in. Get the ball in the cross. Get the ball in the cross. Cross the ball in the box. What? Let's get Bruno Fernandes in there as well. Get ease him into the game, you know. I had an ad triggered. That was only for you, man. I hope you watched it. Tuanzebe, I'm gonna take him off for James Garner. Oh, I can't make any more subs. I forgot we had an injury, didn't we? But shouts, get creative, guys. Come on, ping the ball, move it around. Let's not end January on a whimper. We have had great results in January, and I don't want to be ending on a whimper, especially when City have been pegged back. And to be frank, Crystal Palace has been on our case. I'm not gonna lie. Let's do the team instructions. Let's go a bit more direct, you know. Rasmus says, I think he hasn't ever played. Oh, damn it. Yeah, you're right. He hasn't played the 4-3-3 formation ever since his signed. We've seen it. We've all seen it. Losing Herrera and not replacing him was a crime. Everybody knew that. Instead, we opted to give contracts to Mata. We opted to give contracts to Young. We opted to give contract to Pereira, Jones. Yeah, we couldn't even negotiate a contract for Andre Herrera, who was clearly one of our best players, if not the best player of last season. Was immense for us. He really liked the club. He played for the badge as well. And are we going to lose this game, having clawed back a bit of a lead from Man City to 6 points, was it? And we're going to give it away the very next game. Come on, guys. Against Crystal Palace away. It's not good enough. Not good enough. That's a kick on the teeth. Martial had a terrible game. 6 rating. I'm going to have to take him to the side and speak to him and say, you know what? Step up, son. Step up. Damn it. Where's Martial? Come on, man. Interaction. One player. Criticized last game. I don't even look at the table. Did Man City win? Yeah, they won. Gone back ahead. 9 points ahead. We did claw it back. Guys. This is bad. Will the board give me some money? I've got a few injuries. Finances. Club vision. Board. Come on, man. Give me... No. I don't even have the option for it anymore. Hey, Adia on D-Live. Thanks so much for dropping in. Thanks for the support. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the follow as well. I will definitely follow as well. Yeah, definitely support each other. Definitely support each other. Let me just after the game I'll sort it out, mate. But that's my first ever, second D-Live follower. As you guys, for those of you joining in, I am streaming on 3 different platforms, Twitch and D-Live on top of YouTube. Yes, YouTube's getting the most interactions because I've been more established there compared to D-Live and Twitch, which I'm just starting up or restarting in Twitch's case. So just getting my first stream follower on D-Live is good feeling. Thank you, Adi. Thank you so much. I'm off both now. Take care. Yeah, thanks, Ash. Thanks for joining in. I'll catch you in a bit. Enjoy the match, man. Rasmus says, so you are not going to Old Trafford tonight? No, I'm not, unfortunately. I just don't have any holidays left at work to be able to take a day off because I live in London and I have to travel up to Manchester, and the kick-off being that late for me to come back, go to work the next day is almost impossible for me. So unfortunately not, but will I regret it? No, because of how we are at the moment, the state that we are in. It's probably not the right thing to say, but it is sometimes you just gotta say it. Say it how it is. Put personal feelings aside and everything. That's what the squad is like. That is shit, you know. So we've got West Ham on the FA Cup. I'm gonna give Sergio Romero a run out. Tai Chong will get a run out. Hannibal Mejbri will definitely get a run out. And Bruno Fernandes will get a run out. Yeah, I shall live in London. But yeah, I mean, I do plan to. I think when I get my holidays back in January the 1st, I get all my. Carrick, pleased to welcome back Matic for what? West Ham. I saw the West Ham Matic. You live in London. I thought you live in Manchester, being a season ticket holder. No, buddy. I live in London, but I'm a huge United fan, so I did get my season ticket. And I travel up. I did a lot of traveling. I travel up, but in the last couple of months, a month or so, I just couldn't. I went to, if you go to my YouTube channel, I went to Petra for one of my holidays, and I used that most of my holidays. I think a lot of my holidays in that trip, so I didn't have enough holidays left. But I get my holidays renewed in January. So once January hits, I'll probably go up there a few games, definitely. But I am sure. I mean, I'm glad in a way that I didn't go up to the last few games. Given the performances we had, would have come back One, costing me a lot of money to go there because you have to pay for the tickets, train tickets and food and accommodation. And two, is it'll just destroy my weekend, you know. It's coming back and seeing draws. I mean, I'd rather lose valiantly. I'd rather lose 1-0 or 2-0 or 3-0 or 4-0 even. As long as we're trying, man. I've got 1.3 from Blind transfer deal, so yay. But Rasmus, where you from? Where do you live? So we had a defeat last game. Let's go out there again. Let's do it again. This is the FA Cup. Hand over to assistant, let him do the talking. Let's let the game play. Would like to progress in the FA Cup. Wouldn't want to be knocked out in the first round. So yeah. Oh wow, 3,000 kilometers away, Estonia. That's a first for me. I think I've never met anyone from Estonia, or spoke to anyone from Estonia. I always ask the same question whenever I get people from outside the UK coming in. How is the weather there? What a touch by Haaland. Instant control, instant turn and running at defense. That's what I like to see. Oh no. Oof. But watch this space also, guys. I will be, if you see my playlist in my YouTube channel, there is a FIFA playlist as well. However, I do not plan to stream FIFA at all for time being, at least. I do plan to play a lot of pre-recorded streams so I can create highlights, funny moments and rages for you guys, which I do a lot when I play FIFA, because you're more involved when you're playing FIFA. In FM Manager, you're just managing the team, right? The players play themselves. But yeah, I'm planning to do that. But you know, in the future, if my audience grows, Chong, what fantastic! Well, I missed that lot last game. If my audience grows enough and I'm starting to pick up the pace a little bit, especially on my other platforms, then I might, if they like to see FIFA content, then I will bring in FIFA live content as well. I did do live streams before in the past, but yeah, I'd love to bring that. But primarily my channel is all about United and gaming, so if I can combine a game with United, Football Manager will be the one. Hence why I kind of want to stream that a lot. And we are 1-0 up. Dalot with an assist straight into Chong. This is the FA Cup third round against West Ham. We have sold Matic to them. Don't let him dictate any play, even though he won't. But don't let him. Just have a look at my D-Live. Right now it's not cold, man. You're making me jealous there. Estonia is colder than UK, being in the northern Europe. What's the percent? I mean, not percentage. What's the degrees it turns into? Right now it's not cold, dude. Right now in London it's very, very cold, man. But I also wanted to ask you another question. What game do you play? What type of games do you play, if you play any games? I know you're a football fanatic, but any games you play? We're 1-0 up, going into... James needs to work on his finishing. There's so many times he went through and he just couldn't finish. That's why he's probably never a starter for me. James is not a starter for me. A starter for Oli, not for me. At all. Hey, Mehek. How are you? Did you hit the like button? Go on, Mejby, play that through ball to Haaland. Go on. Oh, could have, but I didn't. Oh, what a goal! That was a placement shot. Ooh, that happened. Everything happened in slow-mo. It happened in slow-mo. I like that. That's the first. I've never seen that happen to me in a stream or on any game. What a goal by Chong. A volley. Caesar sort of volley. Assist by Haaland. He's making impact for sure. With 3-0 up, it looks like game dusted. Do you use Fahrenheit or Celsius in the UK? Celsius, mate. Or degrees. I think degrees is probably better. I'm being stupid around that. Is Fahrenheit degrees? Not sure. Not very good at that, but I know we use degrees. Oh yeah, of course. I'm okay. What about you? I'm great. How are you doing? How is everybody else? How is everybody else? What are you doing today? How is your evening? Got homework to do? Don't get complacent, guys. Don't get complacent. Homework to do? Have you done any of the Python work? Oh, good save by Romero. That's what I like. Best second goalkeeper in the world. Backup keeper in the world. Name me a very good backup keeper like Sergio Romero. You can't. There you go, you can't. He doesn't complain, gets on with it. When he comes on, he plays. He plays good. 4 degrees Celsius right in where I live. 4 degrees, that's not too bad. That's well, that is bad. But compared to where I am now, I think it's like 2. It's very cold. Oh, what a goal. Excellent. I think I'm going to give a... Oh, wow, you got you got braces. Wow. I think I need braces. Doing homework chemistry. I was never good at chemistry. Like, ever. Ever. I'll get James Gunn some game time. Everyone else stay put. I always hated chemistry. I think in science, I always enjoyed everything to do with space. Look, he's not going to be able to finish that. Oh, he is! That's a very good goal. That's a harder goal to score than his previous chances he missed, which was much easier. Oh, I thought he was not going to score that. Prove me wrong, hold my hand up. But yeah, going back, I always liked the space side of things. I was never good at any other sciencey stuff. Just consider. But only because I never really bothered with it. I never really concentrated on it. But space, I'm like, yes, space. But chemistry, physics especially, that's the worst. That's the worst. Physics is the worst. It's got a lot of maths and stuff, you know. Lol, may I say, lol, you think you need braces? Yes, I mean, I probably do. I'm not gonna show my teeth, but I probably do. But I was just not bothered. What time is it? So, just to give you a heads up, guys, I am gonna probably play one more game and stop streaming. We're getting close to kickoff for Manchester United, and I want to see the build up of it. I think the show starts at 7:30. Yeah, so I'll probably play one more game and then switch it off. I don't know how long I've been streaming for. 1 hour 20 minutes, which is not too bad. I was planning to stream around 1 hour 30 minutes. That's probably where I will stay. Hour and a half, roughly in and around that mark. I don't want to over stream for 3-4 hours and lose my energy and bore you guys, you know. Just don't need that. Rasmus on YouTube says, weather is crazy thanks to global warming. It was -7 yesterday, -10 the day. What? -7 and -10. How do you survive that? How do you survive that? Oh, Chong should have shot that first time, just like Luke Shaw did. It's good. Chong's winning the man of the match. 2 goals in this game, 4-1 up against West Ham. We're going through to the 4th round of the FA Cup, ending the month on a high, on a win after a last loss. I will take that. I will play one more game after this game, guys, and we'll drop the stream, and I'll give you some details around tomorrow's stream. So stay tuned just for that. I thought that was going, and that would have been a brilliant goal actually. There's a slow-mo pace going. Well played. I think we missed Dalot. Definitely missed Dalot last game. Wan-Bissaka, he's great defensively. I think going forward, even in the game, he's not better than Dalot in my opinion. Hence why Dalot has more assists, more impact in the game, because I do play in the front foot a lot with this formation, which is what I want to see from my team today. Play on the front foot, a lot of attacking football. But I will not sell Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka is part of my plans. Don't want to change my mind over that. But it's been a good day, good performance. Gonna play one more game. Who do I have next? I have Tottenham. Ho! So we have Tottenham Hotspur at home, and in the game, and in about half an hour time, the real thing. So let's do a dress rehearsal, right? let's play the next game against Spurs and see what the score will be. Let me get my top players in. Bruno Fernandes will stay. Mejbri will go off for Pogba. Dan James, I'm not sure. Tai Chong for Anthony Martial. I think Tai Chong will come on, stay on. He's been brilliant. I think Tuanzebe for Scott McTominay. James Garner for Tuanzebe. Get that defensive cover. Yeah, I'm happy with this. Let me just see my positional play, if everything's okay. Bruno Fernandes, yeah, that's the main thing. I'm happy with that. I'll take that. But we got Spurs next, guys, and that's ironically, I honestly didn't know I was playing Spurs next before I said I'm gonna stop the stream after one more game. It's just meant to be. So let me just Oh, Rasmus on YouTube says that is not crazy here. We have -30 at times, usually end of January, beginning of February. Now, next time I complain about 1 degrees or -1, I remember you, man. I don't know how you survive it in -10, let alone -30. That's a big thing, right? I mean, how do you guys survive? How do you do that? How? We got Wolves next, which is good in the FA Cup 4th round. Man City got Spurs or Everton. Liverpool got Watford or Hull. It seems like they're gonna go through. All the big so-called big clubs are gonna go through. Let's go against Spurs. Dress rehearsal before the actual game, which is in about just over half an hour away. But let's see a dress rehearsal. Let's see how much goals, or if I can get a win against Spurs. And let's see if that scoreline matches the actual scoreline that's gonna happen very soon. That would be brilliant. Let's see. That is, Rasmus said that is not crazy, dude. That is crazy, man. I mean, -30, unless you meant -1 or 2 here. Yeah, it's not crazy. I'm not gonna take part in the transfer window deadline because I have no money to spend. There's no point. Alright, Spurs are up next. Let's get a solid win, guys. So I've got Spurs before I end the stream. Last game of the day, because I'm gonna watch the United game, which is just over half an hour away. And ironically, I am playing Spurs next. So this is the official dress rehearsal before the actual game. Let's see if I can win, and win I shall, hopefully. Let's confirm selection. That's fine. No way. Did I confirm? Oh, Haaland came in and bossed it. Look at that. Young player of the month. Brilliant. I mean, he has come in. Bought him in January. 3 appearances, 4 goals. What can you say? Haaland is just an absolute beast. Okay, Spurs coming up. And it's at home as well. What a coincidence. To be playing Spurs at home on my last game. Off the stream. Before the actual game. Live on screen. Kick off. Getting a bit impatient now. Yeah, well, Rasmus, thanks so much for joining the stream. If you can pop in tomorrow, I'll be streaming roughly the same time, 6 PM UK time, but this time a bit of Overwatch. It's a bit more intense gaming session. But yeah, we'd love to have your company. But thanks so much for sticking by. Thanks so much for dropping in. Hope we win, man. Hope we win. Let's go. And this game as well. Hope I win this game as well. I really appreciate your support. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, mate. It's been a good chat with you. Thanks for keeping me sane. Right. 14 minutes in. This is going to be our first sort of move, you can see. Let's hope we don't mess that up. Don't mess it up. There we go. There we go. Nice. Move. Yeah, excellent. That'll be a good goal. That'll be a very good goal. Haaland. Oh, smashed it in. Now, there were a few times. That's a good goal. Start from the back. Ping pong, and went through ball. Haaland smashing it in. The difference between Martial in that position and Haaland is Martial would have tried to place that. Sometimes, as I said, you don't need to place it. I don't want my number 9s to be placing anything. Just wanted to get in there, smash it in, make that keeper work, and they scored. What a goal by Harry Kane. It's 1-1. They immediately pegged me back, right? Literally pegged me back. It's 1-1 so far. Both are strikers with good goals. Bruno Fernandes with the cross. Pogba coming in. Oh, what? I thought that was in. It's 1-1 against Tottenham Hotspur at home at Old Trafford. A dress rehearsal game before the actual game. What a game so far. What a game so far. Let's hope we can get a goal before halftime would be good. But it's going to be a tight game. In my match preview, which I posted yesterday in my channel, guys. Oh, what a goal. I did predict 2-1 to Spurs because I expected us to lose, but we're 2-1 up here. Let's hope I am wrong. Just before halftime, it's good. See, that's the position that Martial should play. I don't mind them placing from here. I don't want them to play number 9 and start placing shots. No, I want Haaland in to smash the ball in. Here we go. Another attack, a counter. Haaland did not make that run. You know, didn't connect with Bruno Fernandes. Good stuff. McTominay, Dalot. Oh God, don't concede before half time. Don't concede before half time. Don't concede. No. I know Harry Kane can cross. Is there going to be a counter? Haaland is through. Go on, cut. What? Take. What was a screaming cut? I just smashed it in the near post. Left-footed. This is what I want to see. 3-1 before half-time. Don't concede before half-time, please. Play it safe, you know. Keep the ball. Okay, Martial's going through. Nah, he wasn't quite really. Nah. I would have been pissed off more if we were not leading and he'd done that. Definitely. Assertively, let's be assertive and say, you know, you might be winning, but don't let your performances drop, guys. Haaland, only player I should be praising if I can. I can't. Did I confirm it? Fair play, let's go. Lucas Moura is behind. That would have been dreadful. I'm playing Sergio Romero. I forgot to change him for David De Gea. Oh my god. Got too excited by this game. Jesus. Okay, Martial through. Should have cut in a bit more. Whew. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Paul Pogba's not having the best of games. I think I'm gonna take him off very soon. Graham. Firstly, thank you so much for joining the stream. Really appreciate that. And Graham says, I bought Haaland in January transfer window. He finished up my top goal scorer that season. Mate, I bought him in the January transfer window, and he's I don't know. I can't remember how many goals he scored already. He's won the January Player of the Month as well. How many did he end up in your save? He's just an absolute beast, my friend. He's just an absolute beast. And it's a shame I can't get him in the beginning of the game because, you know, he doesn't want to come. But in January I always go for it. So yeah, he's been phenomenal for me so far. The couple of the goals he's got in on this stream, on this match, it's been amazing. And he's, for me, best young number 9 out there in the game. And I cannot wait to see him when he hits his peak in the game. What he does, it's going to be frightening, mate. It's going to be frightening. There you go, Haaland won again. Outside, that was an outside shot. I want to see that again. That's his hat-trick, right? That is his hat-trick. Can I? Yeah, there you go. Look at that. Anticipation and outside confidence. I'm having a good time in this dress rehearsal before Spurs, the actual Spurs game that's coming up. We're 4-1 up. I hope this is the actual scoreline. Unfortunately, we do not have Haaland. There's Martial through, or Martial in that sense. I keep saying one more game. This is my one more game series, but one game turned into a couple of games and I'm through. Where is Haaland in there? I thought he should be in the center for me, but hey, I'll forgive him, mate. Oh, there you go. let's give a bit of a rest. I think I got one more sub left. I want Mejbri to come on and get some game time. He's the player that I want to develop. He's a fantastic talent in the youth. I hope I can develop him very well. And go on, Don. Let's see Soccer run past you to Hans AB. There we go. Martial's through. He's going to look for Haaland's run. Go on, cross it in. I was just saying, That's good. It's good. What a stormer. Alf Inga or Erling Haaland. I keep saying Alf Inga Haaland. Oh my. Erling Haaland. What a through ball. And he's through. Through ball by Fred. He does try a lot of first time shots in the game. Sometimes he's probably just gonna pause just right now. He should have just paused a little bit. But I don't blame him. He's got me a hat trick, guys. Why am I complaining? He's been phenomenal actually. And Martial in the game. My front three has been really good. Chong had a very good game as well. 13 league goals, 18 in total. From I thought that was in from January. Ooh, I don't know. I'm gonna check his stats straight after the game. So do hang in there. It's on the 87 minute, and I'll show you how much goals he's got me so far. What role do you play him as? What obviously striking position, but what role do you play him? I play him as a pressing forward, and so far he's doing really well. What a win, guys! 4-1 against Spurs. I hope that scoreline is true as well in tonight's game, which is in half an hour time. So this was my last game of the stream, but before I go off, I just want to check my Haaland stats. So he's played 5 games for me so far. He's got 7 goals and 1 assist so far. That is brilliant. 7 goals in the Premier League alone. He hasn't played any other games. I mean, he played the FA Cup. In the Premier League at this rate, mate, he's gonna cane it. But guys, this is the last bit of my stream. Just one more game. I played my one more game against Spurs. I've won. Let's go to the league table. And while I talk about the league table, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about my upcoming stream. So tomorrow I am playing Overwatch. So every Tuesdays and Wednesday is my Football Manager stream because I love the game to bits. Thursdays and Fridays is going to be not so Football Manager as well. It's going to be Overwatch stream, and Saturday will be my my Nintendo, just a casual stream. But I would love for you guys to join in as well. I've had a lot of people come in recently into my streams, which I really appreciate. I play him as a Graham. I play him as a pressing forward as well, and attack. Do you play him as attack? But he's an absolute brilliant. But I hope for you guys to join me. My next Football Manager stream is going to be next week Tuesday. All my streams at 6 PM UK time. Do give me a follow on Twitter at DracoEvolve. You've got all the links and all the descriptions in my channel, so do go and check them out. I am streaming simultaneously in 3 different platforms because I want to kind of branch out and grow. So DLive and Twitch, both my links are there as well. And as always, guys, thank you so much for dropping by. Next week we continue with the save. We're well into February. Well, we're just beginning of February. We've got 3-4 months to go before the season finishes. Hopefully get into the transfer window, and I'm going to sign a lot of players, guys. If you see my previous Football Manager videos when I showed you guys how to sign Mbappe for United, how to sign De Jong, Haaland, Mbappe, Delete, Arthur, all these players in one window. It's only the second window you can do it in. So hence why I'm waiting for the second window, and I'll show you guys how to sign them. And I'm going to transform the whole United team. None of these players except for De Gea will survive in my lineup, and you will see why, and you will see how I do it. Already started. I've got Sancho, Fernandes, Haaland and Varane in this summer, so you're gonna see it, guys. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining the stream. I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's stream, all 6 PM UK time, for some Overwatch. And as always, stay awesome.